Hey guys, Carolyn Cooper here with another energy shot for you today. So I get a lot of questions asked about affirmations. I know we always hear so much about affirmations, but the truth is, whether they're positive or negative, we all live by them because an affirmation is just a statement, a sentence, a thought that flows through our head, and either it gets stuck and it's something good, or it gets stuck and it's something negative, or it doesn't get stuck at all and it just floats through, which is what we want to get in the habit of doing with any negative thoughts, realizing that not every negative thought that comes through our head needs to get stuck there, or sometimes it's not even ours. So how do we keep those negative out and be more of a positive person? Because our thoughts create our emotions. If we're feeling not good about something, it's not the situation, it's our thought about the situation. Think of a ball game. Think about two cheering sections at the same ball game. Whomever the winner is, there are people who are super happy about it, and there are people who are not happy about it. Very same situation, different thoughts about the situation. So, how can we keep our thoughts clean and happy and lighthearted without causing ourselves a lot of heavy emotions that we could sidestep if we change our thoughts about each situation? So I have a couple go-to affirmations. Since I was asked what I do personally, I want to share that with you. I like putting things to little jingles. I like them to rhyme because then they're just easier to remember. So I'm going to tell you a couple, just about three that I like, that I use quite often, that I just kind of came up with for me personally. And as I'm doing that, you're welcome to take mine or think of things in your own life that are more personal to you and come up with your own. So in the situation of decision making, I don't know if you're like me. I tend to be a possibilitarian, which means possibilities are everywhere. I always want to see the big picture, and I don't want to block out any opportunity for something. So sometimes that's a blessing and a curse. Sometimes it's harder for me to make decisions because I want to make sure I've made the right one out of all these possibilities. So once I get clear on something, and I use my intuition, and I've honed that over the years, as we all do, once I get pretty clear, at least 80% sure that this is right, or 85, or hopefully higher, then sometimes I'll find out new information about the situation that I'm deciding on, or sometimes somebody says something, and sometimes it's just my own thoughts that I doubt a little bit, and I say, oh, am I sure this is the right decision? So the jingle I say to myself is, a clear decision is such a blessing. I let go of second guessing. A clear decision is such a blessing. I let go of second guessing. And usually if I just run that through my head like 3 times or so, I'm good. It puts me at peace. It reminds me how good it feels to have a clear decision. And so see if that works for you as well. If you have problems with second guessing sometimes, which I know a lot of us do because I hear it all the time from my clients. Okay, so another one that I do, and this is for any entrepreneur or business person. It can be used probably in a lot of different situations. So, okay, see if I remember this. I give incredible service in a wonderful way, doing wonderful work with incredible pay. Did you see me? I had to sneak a peek at my note right then. I give incredible service in a wonderful way, doing wonderful work with incredible pay. However you want to word that, you can switch up the incredible and the wonderful and put other words in if you want to, but that one has always worked for me. I like that one. It's fun. It's got a little rhythm to it. All right, so here's the third one. This one's super short, and it's just kind of like a quick reminder for me. If I get in my head, if I feel like I'm being the bottleneck in something with my family or something with my business or something in my personal life, I remind myself this: I'm a go-getter when I do less better. You can say when or because. I'm a go-getter because I do less better. So I have really made an effort to remind myself that things get done in a better way when I don't have as much on my plate, right? I'm sure we can all relate to that. I would rather do less things and do each one of them a lot better than be spread out and just have so many different hats that nothing quite gets the effect that I want it to have. So I'm a go-getter when I do less better. So there you go. There's like 3 tips. It's fun to make them rhyme. It's fun to have a little rhythm or have it a little bit jingly. I know that might sound cheesy, but I'm telling you what, you'll remember it. That's why we have the nursery rhyme in a song, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Why? Because when something's jingly or musical, it helps us to remember. It helps our brain remember. So feel free to throw those to music if you want to as well. That's another fun way to do affirmations. So there's my tips to answer your question about what are some things I do. I have a lot of different little weird ones like that. I may share more with you in energy shots in the future, but try those on, have fun with them, and let me know what your fun jingly affirmations are. I would love to hear. All right, thanks. Have a great day and shine on.